And I'm back.
Quite.
Yes.
Let's see.
Yes.
I see.
I suppose plants do need... Oh, I know. You should... How troubling. Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just... so much has happened to me lately. Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult. Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust. They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me." But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. Closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but... You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this Well then.
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them in order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't...
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap? Even at this very moment?
We don't know yet.
Indeed, we don't. It'll be more dangerous jumping to conclusions and assuming we figured it out. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high, for personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. I'd like you to... You've yet... Will you
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position. I don't wish to apply but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it...
That is all then.
I'm home. Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need.
Are you going...
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful.
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is... It's all over for me if I can't.
Still, if you were...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. Don't worry, though.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch...
Is that the...
It's none of your...
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves. This is bad. Everything... Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us. Oh! Okay. Oh! Nice. Yeah.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
They were there today too, right? Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't... Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a...
Okay, quiet down.
Well then, next you two will... Huh? Why? They'll probably have one... That's how they've been... Those are the instructions the detect. Just don't say more than is necessary.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated? Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times.
Seems we were all asked the same...
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
Was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy... Not to me. You looked like someone who...
I'm sorry for all of that.
That's not true.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted. Now that it's become reality, I'm unsure.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion. And...
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but...
They were so popular, too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit?
No, it's okay.
As for everyone else, you need to be... So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
What?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, no matter what happens...
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise. They showed up at your school after.
For now, the best option is... Let's try and figure out who the...
Of course.
Yep. Oh! Okay. Nice. Oh! Yeah.
have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
What's going on?
Do you know this one?
So let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 13. Let's put 2 right here. 14. 5, 1. 15, 5, 1, 15, 3, 15.
This is it.
Correct.
Got it.
Nice going!
But we don't have...
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent. It's like they never accepted us. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. We came to help. Come on, leader. Aren't you taking this a little...
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal... The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of...
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the result. First place.
What?
What are you so surprised for?
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger. I'd like a little more...
That reminds me. She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. It's not that I don't...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary...
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be... I wonder why the sudden... What are you staring at your phone like that for? It's a secret. Don't let things get complicated, okay? Having to keep dealing... By the way, I heard the police...
Still think about B.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Hi.
All right. Actually...
FUD?
Damn it. Oh.
Are you feeling guilty?
Huh? See you around.
You said it.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
But
Now, let's carry out our plan.
Damn it. I don't know. Hey. No.
Makoto, has Niji...
Well, sis, it's possible I made... Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw...
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, and I can no longer rely on...
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun? You're going to use him as your power...
Bold move. Did you see his press? One of his comments defending the Phantom... I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at...
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer... What are your thoughts? In that case, is everyone...
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact.
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel. I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do it?
That's likely why he...
What are we gonna do?
I'll keep maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We're counting on...
Oh, honey.
Hey, hey!
Let's go. Wow. Mm-hmm.
sponge cake. I suck at giving you gifts. I have no idea who. No idea what you want.
Good morning. Well...
I'm fine.
Yes.
Hey. Oh, yes. How about you? This is it. Right.
Nice going! Yeah!
Welcome home.
Hurry, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too.
Standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader, don't you think?
Sorry.
Criminals, hmm? However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
You on the thieves' side?
Maybe somewhat of a stretch to say I'm on their side. Having said that, I won't deny that I empathize with them on some level. If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, thank you for the coffee.
Glad you like.
I'm happy. I'll be going.
Try to play some shogi, I guess.
That's... Yes. Sorry.
Accomplish things?
All right.
I'll start. Until next time.
The festival.
There's definitely old...
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally...
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing.
Hanging out. More importantly, it's...
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even...
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately. Shall we head off to the...
Oh, right.
They're pretty good.
I know. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers!
So,
It's still a refreshment. It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since they're...
We heard a lot of rumors, even...
and it was all bullshit.
Here she comes.
Who cares?
Welcome home. May I take your...
Take my order.
There are a lot of...
Stick to a normal.
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The heck?
Well then, I'll have them...
I'm sorry. We're out...
Then how...
We're currently out catching squid.
That doesn't even sound...
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
You're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that.
This will take a little...
Let's forget...
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat...
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons...
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the...
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he...
Or he may...
Oh, true. He didn't...
We plan on stealing intel, but... You are so carefree. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for...
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies.
Well, so...
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient?
Well, one of these is...
One of them's obviously...
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Oh, aren't you all going to... Wait,
Do you want... Oh.
The panel isn't...
I came to check out the venue.
Someone.
But people ended up recognizing...
That's because you were...
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped. I'm going to have one of these.
the special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Oh, my stomach.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
Hey, does he sound...
Well then, I'll see you, tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying.
It's like he wants to get picked up.
But did he This isn't good.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. I'm gonna pull this...
When he got here,
You're... So...
Yes, but the...
Seriously?
I didn't mind any of...
I had fun as well.
What would you like to do now?
I appreciate the jet. Why don't we go home and rest up?
I have... What? Oh? Let's head back.
Yeah? Quite. Indeed.
Hold on.
How about it? Well then. Well, I see. Indeed. Thank you. Oh, yes. All right. Thank you.
Well then. Nice.
Well then, our guest of...
I feel kind of bad. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experience. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated.
How much?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far...
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind...
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now. Does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right?
But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
The best cliffhanger in the world.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they?
Did you set the...
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to...
No!
That's gotta be shopped! I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too.
What are you talking about?
As I just said, I know everything. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago.
I see Persona, but no Astrophysicist. Yes. I don't have my camera up right now. Yeah, maybe I'll put it up. I'll put it up at some point. Maybe not right this minute, but I'll put it up at some point.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself.
Yes, there is. Hold on a second. I'll put up the camera just for you, here, the giver. Well, I'll do it next time. Don't worry, I'll eventually get it. How are you doing there, the giver?
But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
You like Akechi? I think I like Akechi. He's, do I like the Doctor from Back to the Future or something? I mean, I don't mind it. Back from the Future is, it's been a while since I've seen that one. But I like that. I liked that movie pretty well. Do I look like? Oh, I see what you mean. People say I look more like Tobey Maguire than anything else. or at least I have some similar characteristics, I guess. If you Google my username, there's photos on me on the internet.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
Yeah, I guess I'm not, I'm not old enough to be the nerdy doc yet. I'm still Tobey Maguire age. But yeah, I'll get the camera up eventually. My streaming setup has struggled sometimes, and I decided it was better to do something than nothing at all. I got the mic working though. That's good.
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
This is I like how Akechi kind of left everybody on a cliffhanger right there. It was I actually wasn't expecting that. I don't think I've ever played this part. So you like Persona? Dare the Giver?
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
You've never played Strikers Tactics I have in the regular Persona 5. Yeah, I've played the original Persona 5. But I've never finished Persona 5 Royal, which is what I'm doing right now. I have also beaten Strikers. That was a while ago, though. Strikers is a lot of fun.
I'll take your silence as confirmation. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
Ooh. The plot thickens.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't.
That's a good point, Dare the Giver. Hold on a second. That is a very, very good point. I gotta update the, Just chatting. Well, I have done the, just chatting category. But I can update it to the persona. I updated it to the Persona 5 category. Do you stream the stars too, or just gaming? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean, do I stream the stars? Like, that wouldn't be very exciting, to be honest.
I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me,
I
awakened to that power.
You would
Almost
need
fortunate accident.
some sort of really good camera, but then you would also need to be in a very remote location in order to get anything that's interesting to look at. Yeah, summertime can be good, but the thing is that to stream something you need a good internet connection, and to get good pictures of stars you need to be out in the middle of nowhere. And so those usually don't coincide very well. You need like a Starlink satellite or something, or some type of remote internet access in order to actually stream taking pictures of the stars. Because not only do you have to get good skies, but the skies have to be really, really dark. So you'd also have to make sure that there's no clouds, and that the moon isn't out. So you might be able to do it, but it's to get good pictures, it takes a little bit of effort, a little bit of planning. I guess I probably could, but really I would need a good camera. Yeah, I have seen the eclipse. I did see the eclipse. It was slightly cloudy, so I only, but I did see parts of it. I saw like the beginning, and I saw like partway into the beginning, and then I saw like the mid and end as well. So really, I saw like a bunch of different parts of it, but yeah, I saw the eclipse.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat.
Everybody's surprised the cat is talking.
I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Dare the Giver, do you work at a place where you research space? I have before. Most of the work I've done has been at universities and whatnot. Most research that you hear about in the news and stuff is typically at like either a university or it comes out of like a telescope institution or something. Not currently. I don't currently work at a university, but most of the work that I've done has been at universities, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's been an interesting job in the past. Yeah, you get to study a lot of cool stuff. Oh, also, just for anybody else watching the stream, you asked you work at a university, you're a teacher, and I am not a teacher, and you said, oh, I get what you mean when I talked about I used to work at a university.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
No, I actually have done it as a career. Like, literally, that's what I've done for money. So, yes, that would actually be true. And you do it at university and whatnot. I used to work, I did did 4 months at a telescope institution as well. But and I've continued to publish. But yeah, I don't work at a university at the moment. Here, just a sec. How's that? But no, yeah, that's actually what I've done as a career, is research stars, anyway. Stars and galaxies. I've gotten paid for it, so I don't always do that because it's not always the most stable job, but it's just fun to say. And the title makes people click. I mean, you clicked on it, so that must have worked. If you want to read my papers that I published, feel free. Well, no, I've actually published real astrophysics papers. You can go read them if you want. I like video games and I like streaming, and it's yeah, just a sec. Here, I'll just a sec. I'll just this is more for, that's my blog. You can that's probably more for the non-astrophysicist stuff on my blog. My actual astrophysics papers they're typically very dense and whatnot, but my blog has plenty of non-dense, more readable stuff.
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be
There's
able
also
to
a
save
picture
you
of
from
me
this
on there.
situation.
Yeah, I graduated. Yeah, I need to update the blog. But yeah, I've graduated a while. I think I got my degree in 2022, at the end of 2022. So that's like a year or something.
A deal?
I'm in my 30s.
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Oh, I was in my 20s. Yeah, that was 2019, so that's 5 years ago. So yeah, that was in my 20s. I just graduated undergrad, I think. Time has moved quickly since then, let's be honest. I still pretty much look like that, though. More or less.
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their
I'm
leisure.
around. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in Utah, it's true.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
Yeah, if you want. So, Dare the Giver, I'll just read some of the stuff you wrote while you game. Yeah, if you want. There's tons of to read. I enjoy writing. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it's entertaining. I really need to write something new. I've had writer's block for the past couple of years, I guess.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
So, would you say you're more of a writer or an astrophysicist? If you are a published astrophysicist, you are a writer. They go hand in hand. You do a lot of science writing and science presentations when you're doing it professionally. So the reality is that you're both. Now, the type of writing that you do is usually pretty technical, but you write all the time. So, Dare the Giver, so science is in your blood. I would say, yes, I do enjoy science. Science is something that science writing I've done a lot of. I guess maybe that's the type of writing. And then the blog is just kind of like more normal writing. Stuff you would find anywhere, really. The blog is not professional. Well, it is. It's by opinion, but it's not like I would publish it in a peer-reviewed journal, if that makes sense. I would publish it on my website.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? And just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
Yeah, the Giver says, physics wasn't for me, I'm not good with it. I graduated with economics. Oh, well, I mean, economics is very useful. Still get a pretty good job with that, I would say. And you still have to do math. But yeah, I got a degree in physics and astronomy.
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done.
Which means, Dare the Giver
Those are
says,
my
which means you'll know when the comet is coming. Sadly, I need advanced instruments for that. And I'll be able to tell you that the comet is dangerous. But I'll probably hear about it at the same time as everybody else. I think the only way you would hear about that is if you worked for the military or NASA or something, that you would know that it was coming earlier. Because you need powerful instruments to detect stuff like that.
That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
Is that the only way Akechi-san?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Ryuji is always such a hothead at this game. It's always fun.
Hey, they're going.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
Yeah, I do like JRPGs.
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Man, he just totally, like worked everybody up. I know who the Phantom Thieves are. He was like, nope, I'm not gonna tell anybody. The other giver says, so do I. They can be quite time-consuming. Yep. They are time-consuming, but it's fun. And Persona's one of my... It's probably, like, my favorite JRPG. It's definitely one that I have spent more time in than any other JRPG, franchise. You have the other giver says, you have a really deep, mature-sounding voice. Wouldn't have expected that from the guy in the blog post. It depends on which blog post you read. Sometimes I'm ranting, sometimes I'm not. So it really depends. But also you have to think that you could change in the years since I wrote that stuff too.
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
But I keep I keep my old posts up, even though they're kind of... They may not all be me today, but like, I still wrote it. It's how I felt back then, so it's a good history of my... There the giver says, you seem kind of new on Twitch too, you joined kind of late. I mean, you could join whatever you want, right? That's the cool thing about Twitch. I'm not really like I'm pretty okay being late on Twitch. I kind of just enjoy talking to people and playing video games. So it's not like too concerning to me about the timing of everything.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown.
There the giver asks, you were a poli-sci dropout? Getting a political degree would have been harder to use in the more harder to use in the physics one. Yeah. It's a completely different field. Entirely different. I also got coding degree. Did the giver ask, are you still into politics? It's a voting year. I mean, I used to be, but I got tired of it. And now I'm just kind of like, yeah. Whatever I hear about it, it's just slightly different flavors of the same machine. Maybe that's a bit cynical, but if you look at the government and how your day-to-day life, no, I'll be voting. I still vote. But I often vote for people. I don't ever really vote in one category, and I don't vote down the ticket. And it's kind of everywhere I vote. I just vote for wherever I feel like it. But so I would classify myself as an independent if I'm going to be direct about it. But I do vote. It's still important to vote, even if you do feel cynical about it. If you don't vote, you're going to be feeling more cynical the next year because your voice wouldn't have been counted for anything. Is a way to look at it, I guess. But yeah, do you want to share who you'll be voting with, or is that private? Yes, that is private because, I do not want the controversy, so I'm going to be sidestepping that question. But I encourage you to go out and vote. It's good to. LOL, politics does divide everybody, says Dare the Giver. Yeah, it does. Because honestly, like, if I say I'm going to vote for this person, it's just going to be like, some people are going to be like, yeah, that's exactly everything. And then other people are going to be like, no, I hate you now. And it's just like, dude, you don't even know me. Chill. Dare the Giver, are you also streaming on another pod? Yeah, I stream on YouTube and on Twitch at the same time.
He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
Dare the Giver. Yeah, well, it's in case anybody else is watching, really.
I knew it.
Because yeah, if you're not looking at the chat, or you're on a different platform and I'm talking to somebody, it'd be kind of confusing.
Oh God.
Dare the Giver. Generally, you gain more streams with a webcam than if you just show the game. I mean, gain more viewers. Yeah, I will eventually get the webcam. My previous streams had a webcam. It's just I'll get it back up and running eventually. Yeah, I'll get it back up and running eventually. Maybe you could subscribe and come back. I'm pretty sure I'll have it back up and running the next time. It's just I don't want to set it up right now. But I will get the webcam back. The webcam is good. Even though the webcam I have is pretty cheap. Dare the Giver, were you trying to grow on here? I wouldn't mind growing on Twitch or on YouTube, really. Either one is... you can watch me on both.
to begin in the gymnasium.
Did you just start on both of those? Yeah, well, it's not that I just started. In fact, I've had these channels since my blog. It's just, I just occasionally pop them up again and start doing it again. So they're technically kind of old. And my YouTube channel has probably more subscribers than my Twitch one does. It still doesn't have a ton of subscribers, but it has more. But it's just I've never streamed consistently. That's probably the best response.
Party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it. Huh?
Yeah, I have been, yeah, I have been busy a lot. That's probably the main thing.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
One from streaming on Twitch is probably the best response I could give. Because, yeah, grad school and work, and it sucks up your life when you're in the middle of it. Not sure yet.
Then why don't we go together?
Do you have more time now to do your social media, or is this just your free time? This is just my free time, really.
Festivals don't come around every day, so we may as well enjoy it while we can. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've decided to change things up this year.
Oh, okay, so you'll stream on and off then. The weekend is here, so you must have that off. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not working too much right now. The work kind of ebbs and flows with astrophysics. But yeah, am I married? No. I am not. Still single. Are you married, Dare the Giver? Not for you. Yeah, I mean, it's really, it might be for me, but I have to, it would have to be with the right person. That's, dude, I can promise you that it's exactly the same. Well, so I'm like 3-4 years older than you, so it's not much different.
We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down.
I mean, you're not an ugly guy or anything, well, if you look the same. Yeah, I wouldn't say that a movie star good looking. Well, maybe if you dressed me up or something, you could pull something off. But yeah, I've considered myself good enough. It's probably what I would say. You don't see the Toby reference? You need the resemblance? Is that what you need? Maybe you'd have to meet me in person.
Senpai, let's do it!
Look at Odie. Look at Joker's dance moves. Just kind of chillin'. Oh, there we go.
Very impressive, Senpai.
Am I morbid? I guess I'm technically morbid. Yeah, I don't really go to churches, really.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in.
I just heard almost everyone in Utah is Mormon. Yeah, there's a lot of Mormons here. A lot of Latter-day Saints. About 2/3, according to the statistics. It depends on also where you're at. If you're in Salt Lake, it's a lot lower. There's a lot more non-Mormons. But if you're down south, almost everyone becomes Mormon. So Utah County has a lot of Mormons. The big city, Salt Lake, is less religious.
Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Who's that?
It's too bad this Persona doesn't play like Persona 5. What do you mean? This is Persona 5.
That's crazy.
I meant like the battle system of the mainstream Persona 5 game. There's a couple of differences from what I remember for the battle system. The battle system is... I do like how they did guns a lot better in this one. That's like my biggest compliment to the game. This is action role-playing rather than turn-based. Well, it is turn-based though, right? So action role-play is Persona 5 Strikers, right? Is that what you mean? Because Persona 5 Royal... Oh, wait. I need to update my title. Yeah, maybe that's what you meant. Because, yeah, I put Persona 5 Strikers. Strikers is, So, yeah, Strikers is RPG, but I'm playing Royal right now. I have both those games. Yeah, Persona 5 Royal is very much like Persona 5.
That was so exhausting, but... Thank you.
You get all the extra scenes and characters. Yeah, you do in Royal.
Wow.
And you get an
Dance was
entire new
amazing.
semester too.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
No, I haven't ever gotten to the ending, but
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late.
I've easily put over 100
this,
hours
but
into
I
this
have to
game
get
already.
going. I will. Please excuse me.
I'm gonna be able to finish it before Persona
The
6 comes
post-festival
out, that's
party
for
was
sure.
so much fun. See you soon.
You seem like you're more than halfway done. Yeah, I think so. Although, apparently there's an extra third semester, so I'm sure we got plenty of game left. At least that's what it feels like.
Everybody give them another round of applause!
Although I do have the full team right now.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
That must be extra content. Yeah, it is extra content, I think. Don't think about that now.
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
And now it's time for your favorite shujin tradition, the student
Wrangling Stars asks, off-topic question, have you ever stepped on a bug on purpose before? If yes, would you ever do it again? I don't really like stepping on bugs. But yes, I think I have killed, like, aggressive bugs before that are trying to attack me. But that's... I would claim self-defense in that particular scenario. But typically, with bugs, I try to catch them and let them out. Because, well, for one, squishing them is kind of gross. And two, they're just bugs. They don't really know. They don't really know what they're doing. Okay, and which bugs have you had to step on before, if you remember, or would you step on if you had to? I don't know if I would particularly recall, because I do like, even spiders, I don't like killing the spiders. So really, I don't have any particular memories of stepping on any particular bugs. But I do know that hornets, I hate them, and... but at the same time, the hornets are just big hornets, and so if they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. But yeah, but like I wouldn't, like, if I see a spider, my first instinct is not to step on it, it's to catch it and let it outside. Don't hornets fly? Yeah, they do. And I don't like them. But the thing is that I'll ignore them if they don't bother me. But also they can be on the ground as well, and you can't step on them. Well, I guess it depends on what you say step on, because I've seen, like, hornets on the ground and stuff. Haven't you ever seen hornets on the ground? They're like, they usually are on the ground getting something, or they're on a piece of food or something. I mean, I try to avoid hornets anyway. But but yeah, I try to avoid stepping on bugs in general. Well, the reality is not that my reflexes are fast. Well, my reflexes, I guess, are probably pretty fast. But it's that I don't attack bugs. I try to avoid them, and then I let them go somewhere else. Okay, well, since you have done it before, would you say you step on it once to kill it, or would you say you twist and drag your foot too, lol? You guys are very interested as whether I step on bugs. The really, it's not. It's really not like something I do. It's just bugs are bugs. You know, maybe you know those things, those what do they call them? They live on like your face and stuff. I'm sure those live on my feet, and so technically, because those itty bitty bugs that live on your skin, I have technically stepped on a bug before. That is 100% true. But the thing is that everybody has stepped on the bug. So if we're talking about technically as to whether somebody has stepped on a bug before, all people everywhere have stepped on a bug, because we all have tiny little bugs living on us. So on a technicality, I'm going to say yes. Well, I guess technically, if we're talking about, okay, I gotta look up skin bug. Skin bugs. No. Is it? Are they water bears? Water bear. Water bear? I think it might be the water bear. Is a water bear a bug? Tardigrades. So, almost everyone has Demodex mites living on their skin and in their pores. And so, Demodex mites, that's what it was, mites. Skin mites. Millions of them. They're like bacteria. But so I guess I don't twist and drag. I step on them, and then they continue to be with me because they're part of my skin. So I take them with me is the answer. It's not a water bear, it's a face mite or something. They are microscopic bacteria level bug. If the bug was a mother with babies, I would feel very, very, like, grossed out if, like, a pregnant bug was stepped on and a bunch of eggs came out. That would be, that's just a thought I don't want to think about, is the answer to that question. Yeah. Don't remind me.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Utah's kind of dry, so you get lots of creepy crawlies. Yeah, you do. You do indeed. But I think, I've seen many of them out and about. And I try not to step on them, especially if they're, like, poisonous. That I avoid them at all costs. So the reason I asked you all that is because I was going to ask you if you would be able to participate in a YouTube challenge to step on a bug. If you have a YouTube to post on, it is based on a movie called Men in Black, if you've seen it. I know you don't step on that much, but would it be a challenge you could participate in? You know, if we're gonna do step on a bug challenge, I'm going to be punny about it, and I'm gonna step on my keyboard with some code open. How about that? And I could be stepping on a computer bug.
Huh? Is he looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking to me, isn't he?
Should I flirt with her? Yep.
Oh,
Come, everyone's waiting.
well, I'm going.
And your name is? Wait, you're Okumura-san?
So, as Wrangling Stars, as amusing as that would be, it's technically with an actual bug since everyone that's participated so far did a real one. I know it's kind of an awkward challenge too, but it was something I was doing with Twitch users. I will probably do something putty. I don't want to step on an actual bug. And I don't even know where I would get a bug, to be honest. There's not a lot of bugs where I live. Yeah, I don't want to step on a bug. I'm too adverse to it. Yeah, I guess me and Bug, I guess I make plenty of bug friends. Not really, but we exist around each other.
I'm sure you're, still grieving.
Wrangling Stars, no problem. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to answer, though. That was all I really wanted to ask. No problem. You should subscribe and come back if you want. I'll probably stream again. Always feel free to chat. If you happen to change your mind, please let me know. It could be anything, too. Even a word, which is something I've done. Interesting. The, Step on a Bug challenge. I live too much in symbiosis, I guess, with the bugs around me.
My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
So, do you have anything you'd like to share with us?
Dare the Giver. Blank.
Something.
No comment.
I have too many things.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh? Oh?
Man, he's going in for the
I mean, they are, your father's killers.
So, Dare the Giver says, the best way to get more followers on your Twitch is if you network with people through Discord. So definitely create one if you don't got one yet. Yeah, that's a good advice. I'll have to get Discord back up. I do have a Discord. But, it's not a... It's a third chat room. You could also stream on Discord, too. Maybe I could do a stream YouTube, Twitch, and Discord all at the same time.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities.
What should I say? I've always loved you.
Now this is drama. A boy caught in the throes of bittersweet youth. A stunning confession of love.
Way to go!
I think it was him. So, Akumura-san, what's your relation
No,
to this
there's no
guy?
point in live streaming on Discord. If anything, other people dual stream with, like you said, YouTuber that side. Kick. Oh yeah, I remember Kick. A lot of comedy. Yeah, there is a lot of comedy. That was pretty funny.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting.
The post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh? I still can't believe you said that.
But if you got Discord, I could invite you to a server where you can meet other streamers and viewers. They're good at supporting new streamers and similar into JRPGs. Yeah, sure. I don't have it right now. But, at least I don't have an Astronomaestro one. I have my own Discord, but it's not an Astronomaestro Discord. I would have to set that up. But it might be a good idea to set it up. Hold on, I have to go through a recaptcha. You know, there was this one time I had to do like 30 recaptchas, and it was ridiculous. Here, let's see something real quick. Yeah, so I'll have an Astronomaestro Discord. I don't have it up right this moment. Here, let me if I download it, I could probably set it up. Here we go. Alright, so yeah. You could, So I do now have an Astronomy Maestro Discord. That should be what it is. Do you have, is Dare the Giver? What's your username on Discord? Oh, yeah, I see it. I couldn't ignore you.
Huh? Right. At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable.
Yeah, there I see you.
I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too. Here, I'd like you to have this. I bought it earlier.
Thank you.
Now then, let's go home.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Taba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need
She
to
just
reform the
barely
operation
started.
as
I don't.
well, since the selected personnel for this.
It's been like a couple of
Let me
days.
see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some
Thanks, Dare the Giver.
bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this.
There
This is a calling card, right? I read it.
are
online.
lots of Discord groups where you could. So it's supposed to join.
You went into
That's
my
a good,
room without my
good
permission?
advice.
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
It's a calling card.
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing.
Yeah,
Why aren't you
that's
saying
that's good advice. I'll check them
Why
out.
did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Oh? I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change
Nice.
of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
Yeah, this is I'm finally glad they're getting some closure on what happened. There's a lot of dialogue, but I've been enjoying it.
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult.
Yes, this scene
As I
is
kept watching
kind of
the
touching.
tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Every decision you make changes the course of the relationship with that character, I remember. Which character? You're sharp.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked that. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
Like those choices, they could affect their ending. What do you mean with that? Are you talking about Sojiro? Believe what you want, Bad.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
With any of the characters, I remember if you make the wrong choice, it can affect their ending.
She was killed. I remember it now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here, some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
It's not true, Bad.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
What a cool guy.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
I'm tired.
This was 3/4 of the game now. Yeah, I'm getting close to the end. Government official.
We're gonna win.
Let's do it.
Wow, that was a ton. But, Dare the Giver, thanks for hanging out. Maybe come by again sometime. Yep, got tons of extra saves. But yeah, we'll see ya later. I'm gonna sign off for today. Yeah, I'll look into them. You have a good night too.